Hola mi gente, ¿cómo están? Me llamo Alba Mar, me dicen Alba. Bienvenidos y bienvenidas al canal. Hello, welcome to the channel. My name's Alba Mar and people call me Alba. Today, I want to share the process of making a bullet journal dedicated to books and reading. My process, of course. I started bullet journaling in 2015, but I didn't include books until my second bullet journal in 2016, in which I included 2 reading challenges, which didn't look like much, and I also started mapping out my Puerto Rican TBR and my English language TBR. That's where I started in my second bullet journal. In my third bullet journal, in the second half of 2016, is when I really committed to tackling my TBR, my actual books on my shelves. On the right are the nonfiction books, history, economy, and to the left are the literature and the fiction books by Puerto Rican authors. And then I also went through the same process with the English language books on my shelves. The page on the right is my English language TBR. And there you see the book that I buddy read with Heidi from My Reading Life, which I'll link below. And there's my English language TBR continued on another page. That was in my third bujo. My current bullet journal is my fifth one, and I was not about to go through all that copying again, so what I did was I photocopied my lists and I glued them in my bullet journal. I pasted them to the back, which is where I have my collections in my bullet journal. And as you can see, I've already started putting sticky notes. And this is where Booktube enters. And the TBR exploded, literally exploded. The columns to the left of each page is where I can find the books. That's when I decided to finally make a bullet journal dedicated to books. And I started off with a future log. The lettering in red are events and historical figures in Puerto Rico, and the ones in black were events happening on Booktube. In this case, I didn't photocopy, well, I did photocopy, but I photocopied my TBRs on full-page label paper and just glued them in. Both my Puerto Rican TBR and my English language TBR, and now my English language TBR. The spread is together, side by side. And yeah, my bullet journal for books and for reading is a work in progress. I keep my reading trackers inside my current bullet journal, in which I have the photocopies glued in. And I buy these, as a matter of fact, I buy these notebooks for $1 in my neighborhood convenience store, which is like 1 or 2 blocks away. And they're graph paper. And I was going to explain that all those little red squares is my attempt to find the books in the libraries, and they weren't available. The yellow indicates that they're on hold. And this page in my book bullet journal was my attempt at whittling down my November nonfiction. And at the top is the random number generator that the Book Olive suggested for picking out books. In my regular, personal, everyday bullet journal, I jotted down my November nonfiction books, and those are the little mini trackers that I use from the channel Lisa and Things, and that's really helped me keep on track with my reading. So that's it for my book bullet journal.